there. So today we're going to talk about counting our wins. Now this is something that I ask all of my clients to do right from the beginning because it can make a huge shift in our mindset and where our focus is. So counting our wins is a little bit different than counting gratitudes or being grateful every day, because being grateful every day, we tend to repeat the same things every day. For instance, we're grateful for a roof over our head, or for our families, or for food on the table. And those are all awesome things to be grateful for. But what we want to be doing is we want to be finding the wins that are different every single day. Now, a win can be big or small. It can be achieving a huge goal, or it can just be getting all your water in for the day. It could be making sure that you go to bed on time. It can be getting outside and getting some fresh air. Or your first win of the day could really be just counting your wins, right? It doesn't have to be anything major. But the idea behind this is that every single day we need to start paying attention to all of the good things in our life, all of the things that are going well, even if they're really small. So even if we're having a horrible day and you feel like everything is going wrong, there is going to be a win in there somewhere. You just need to search for it. Maybe it's that somebody smiled at you as you crossed the street. It doesn't have to be big. So look for your wins every single day and start counting them day in and day out. So you can do this any time of the day that works best for you. You can do it first thing in the morning for the day before. If you find that you can't remember the wins from the day before by that morning, that's okay too. You can do it throughout the day and just take note of them and be mindful of them as the day goes on. You can write them in your journal or write a little list as the day goes on. Or you can do them at the end of your day before going to bed at night. That's when I personally like to count my wins, because it allows me to go to bed in a positive mindset. So instead of lying in bed stewing about all of the things that had gone wrong that day, I actually then fall asleep thinking about all of the good. So all of the good things in life, all of the good things that have gone on that day. And on a positive note, I can then sleep better and get a better night's sleep as well. And I wake up the next morning in a good mindset to start the next day. So that's when I personally choose to do my wins, is at the end of my day. And this is actually going to be one of 4 pillars that we talk about over the months. And this is the first one. I like to do this one first because, number one, like I mentioned, it gets us into a good mindset, into thinking positively, but it's also the easiest to implement, I find, for most people. So if we can start with those wins every day, then we will slowly layer on the other pillars as we go about. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense to you. Start counting those wins every day. Be mindful of all of those positive things that are happening in your life, big or small. And if you want to reach out to me and send me a little note about some of the wins that you are noticing and counting throughout your day, that would be awesome. I would love to hear from you. Thanks.